What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at Redmi Y1 Lite. Yeah, I didn't get a Y1, I just got a Y1 Lite. And seriously, initial impressions before even starting the review, I guess you should skip this one. Redmi Y1 actually offers much more for the price, so I'm going to just make this quick. As this is a low budget device, there is nothing special to it. If I was like reviewing Samsung, I would review the software that is running. Again, the software extras such as the S bike mode, the S power planning, it's just running MIUI 8.5, not 9. It was released with the MIUI 9 with the Android 7.1.2 nougat, but no. So that's kinda sad, but it actually runs pretty fine on this. But once it gets updated, small little stutters which are actually present throughout the system would actually also disappear after the update. Now talking about the screen is actually extremely color punchy, which is good for a LCD panel. But if you're getting this white color, I guess black color is still not available in offline stores. Kinda has like black ugly border over here, which is annoying. The normal performance of this phone is again amazing, but when it gets actually updated to the MIUI 9, it will be much more powerful. But going to the about phone, 2 gigs of RAM. So this phone actually doesn't have any kind of storage options. If you want storage options such as 3GB RAM or 4GB RAM, you have to actually opt for the Y1. In Antutu benchmark for Xiaomi, doesn't actually shine its colors, such as for example, I was expecting for this device to score around 45k, as many of the Samsung devices which actually have a 720p panel, for example J2 AC, actually scores that much. But over here it only scores like 36k, which is not even bad. And talking about the software, is not even MIUI 9, so I'm not even like considering it, because it's the same thing. You get dual apps, you get app lock, you get your separate space, then light mode and stuff. Again, battery optimizations. Now talking about the battery life, I don't actually consider battery life in my any kind of review, as it depends how many apps do you have and what do you use it for. For example, I literally have nothing installed over here and I've been just doing some light stuff, and the battery drain is quite noticeable. So once you install Snapchat, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp Messenger, Telegram, I can't imagine what kind of battery life that this phone would actually offer. No matter how heavy stuff you are doing or how much lightweight, it actually delivers the same thing, because I was doing some gaming and the battery drain was quite same than what I was doing just lightweight stuff on. Now in terms of gaming performance, as expected, this device can't actually handle high graphics games. As you can see over here, MTB downhill on high graphics, it's not even playable. It has like almost 3 to 5 FPS over here. So yeah, now coming to the camera app, which is the main highlight of this phone. The camera is actually good, but in adequate lighting. If you're just taking some photos during like sunset or just in night or just in artificial lighting, don't expect much. It would just click pictures such as any kind of Note series phone such as Note 3 or Note 4. It's the exact same thing. There you go. The angle is pretty much the same, but even the colors are a bit punchier on the Y1, which is kind of good. But again, the camera is not as wide angle as Redmi Note 4, as you can see over here. Sorry for the glare. You get a 5 megapixel shooter on both of them, but again, Redmi Note 4's camera is much more color accurate, and you can see over here both of these phones are clear, but we kind of have like a weird glare over here on the Y1. Redmi Note 4's camera is much more sharper than this. So what's the actual point? Well, the point is get a Y1, don't get a Y1 Lite. Here are some samples with the rear shooter. It's actually sharp into the daylight. I took these pictures in morning in very good lighting, so the pictures turned out to be pretty good. Again, with the front camera for 8,000 rupees, it's extremely great. But again, if you're not satisfied, you have to just slap on 1,000 rupees more and you get a fingerprint scanner, better processor, better RAM and better internal storage. Like, you are getting micro SD card slots on both of them. Through camera you can't even notice anything, but the color accuracy is pretty great over here. In terms of video recording, it records at 1080p 30 fps, and the video quality is actually good. Even from the front camera, it's acceptable. Like 8,000 rupees can get you this in 2017, which is kind of good. But just to end this review, there is a funny thing. This phone is actually the cheapest 4K recorder phone. Yep, this phone can actually record 4K video easily. You have to just download an app called Open Camera, which is actually like 2 MB. You have to go to the settings, go to video settings, go to video resolution and just swipe up. You will get the option for 8 megapixel 4K Ultra HD recording. Just select that, leave bitrate for the auto and select video frame rate for 30. Go back and this phone will actually record 4K 30 FPS without failing at all. The audio is extremely clear. Of course, you can't enjoy 4K video even if you recorded it on this 720p display, but if you're someone who is a YouTuber and if you want to upload a good quality content, and if you don't worry about storage, there you go, you can record 4K. Pretty much it for this small little review of the Y1 Lite. There is not much to expect as this is a low budget device, but my opinion would be, if you are going for this phone, please go for the Y1. The Lite is not just worth it. Basically you get a IR blaster on both of them, which is kind of good. Personally, I have not used IR blaster on my Redmi Note 3 and Note 4 that much, but I can remember when I had the Galaxy S4, I used to use it with any kind of like air conditioner, TV. So having a IR blaster into a daily driver device is actually good. And huge thanks to Tarang Mobile Collection for providing me this review unit so I can bring this review to you guys, and see you in the next one. Peace.